very nearly hit stop recording like a dingus. Hello. You read it right. We're doing more UFO 50. Tomorrow's should be when Jesus, can you speak? Tomorrow should be when the last recorded Disgaea 1 part comes up. There we go. That's how you speak English. Now what if they done the Binding of Isaac? I opened up Steam to open up the stinking thing. It's like, what did you guys fuck up when you tried to balance the game? The notably single-player game, although there is a multiplayer mode, that is Binding of Isaac. Ugh. It's like, Edmund, that game is like... I mean, yeah, you do have to be skilled, but I swear to God, it's like... it's like 70% luck. Stop making it harder. Please. Alright, let's open let's stop griping about what we see on our Steam news page and just open up the game, huh? There it is. Now it's appeared. Every time I see an update, the Binding of Isaac, it's just like, what now? Now what did you break? Now look what you done. Alright, before we get into Rock On Island, let's open up Pilot Quest before I forget about it again. Almost hit new game. That would have been soul crushing. 460 morning cuts. More ingots. Well, that's just as well. That's what I wanted anyway. Whoops. Alright, so we got the more powerful yo-yo. Why would we just build the houses to be dilapidated? More ingots, mules. Right. What's the next amount? 10,000! We do not have that kind of space. Alright. That's all she's got? Alright. Let me try and find that file. Oh god, you're not gonna find it that way. I want to say it was PQ underscore... Nope. Damn it! Okay, new plan. Just open up the file and see if you can find it. I don't want to open up the browser. I've been having bad luck with my streams recently. The last thing I need to do is increase the amount of bandwidth I'm using. Where did I save it? I saved the maps somewhere. Was it in here? There we go. Alright, it was pilot underscore quest. Alright, well there's the map of the dungeon. Where the heck is the map of the overworld? Oh, it's right next to it. Is this cheating? Maybe a little. But what you gonna do about it? Whoa. Just trying to shrink the window down so I can get it off in the corner. Oh, jeez. I don't think this is gonna happen, kids. Alright. This is small as I can get it. I guess I'm just gonna have to click over to the window every so often. Oh, that's gonna be annoying as fuck, though. Whatever. You know what's even more annoying? Just sitting there and not playing the game. You hear about video games? Let me see something here. Is there anything I can even access over there? Let's see. Even if I have a map, it's not like I know where to go to first. I know not to go up to where that big old spider is. Okay, that kills these things in 2 hits now. That's pretty sick. Oh, you dick! Oh my god. These guys still take friggin' forever. My kingdom for a diagonal attack. Can't do anything about that. Okay. Get away from me, bud. Alright. I remember over here is a dungeon. I lied, it's up here. I was like, wait, I'm already back at the start area. Whoa. I can never quite remember how to get around this area. Okay. I'm pretty sure I didn't actually touch him, but alright. Whatever the game says. I'm not even gonna bother with that fool. I can only imagine what a pain in the ass that would have been with the regular yo-yo. Right, 1 sec. Of course I have to... Evening. Hi, Rife. Of course now I have to figure out which dungeon I'm even in. I think it's one that's actually covered up by the game window. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm playing Pilot Quest because it occurred to me that you actually have to play the game in order to get somewhere in it. I'll go to Rock On Island after I do this one. Okay, that's the interact button. I don't have enough Zeldax. I think if I hit that guy, he won't let me have anything anymore. Ooh, that thing breaks a lot. Okay. I didn't realize that the upgraded yo-yo was that powerful. Alright. Looked up a strategy. I only watched the first few minutes of it, but I think I can BS my way through the rest of the stages. Those are gonna be famous last words, aren't they? Oh! I hate these little blue bastards. Anyway, how's it going on your end? You watching any more of The Good Place? Or rather, have you watched more of The Good Place by now? Nice that the crystals aren't killed by lava. Yeah, the game is merciful in that respect, at least. I haven't watched more yet. Oh my god. I'm never prepared for when those come out of a vase. Meat! My meat! I haven't yet decided if I'm... Oh god. Ooh. I haven't yet decided if I'm gonna play Harvester again this year. I feel like I should. Although really, once you've gotten through the game, it's like, what else can you do with it? 15 silk, only 5 Zoldnaks. Okay, that is the bomb thrower. Ah! I guess I should just thank God those don't explode like Bomberman bombs. Well, 2D Bomberman bombs. It's another one of you. Oh, that Harvester. Harvester, I barely know her. I've been awake too long. Alright, so this is where I get silk from. That's good to know, I guess. Reminds me, I haven't gotten around to Hollow Knight yet, but apparently Silk Song has finally actually been confirmed. Are those eyes or boobs? Those are eyes. As for on that hunter, when we get back to the camp, who knows? It's probably just supposed to be a chest, but it's just like, they look like boobs, man. That thing is probably just like a Tangela-esque alien. How the heck do I remember Tangela after all these years? Where can I go? Or rather, where can I go that's safe? Aww. The collision boxes on the enemies are a little generous. Can everybody over here please settle down? Oh dear. Is this where the big ass spider is? Yes, I need to get the hell out of here. I don't know what to do about that thing yet. That thing is like the spider boss in Zombies Ate My Neighbors, except like 10 times worse. Oh. Looks chunky. Ah! I hate the friggin' beetles. They're hard to avoid and they're hard to kill. I can never predict them. It's like Gertie all over again. There we go. Yes, I dare. What the heck is this thing? Play a guessing game? Oh boy. keep whatever you find inside. No game for you. Dickhead. Fuck. I understand. Somebody drop a Zoldnak. Oh, okay. I can hit those. I didn't imagine. She says you'll have no game. Ow! Oh my god, I'm filled with so much hate. All this for nothing. Please just let me through. Crossing the street in Massachusetts Simulator. I know I already made that joke the last time I played this. Looked at my VOD, my mic really was cutting out when I was voicing Kefka. Gotta figure this out. He's too powerful. The technology can't handle him. Gotta figure this out. Is Boston bad for crossing the street? Probably. It's bad everywhere. I know that driving in Boston is pretty miserable. I feel like it only stands to mention that crossing the street over there is probably not much better. How do I get back home? I don't remember how I got here. Right, I gotta go down and then over. Also, it wasn't until I was lurking around that apparently I was looking up stuff involving like the plot and stuff from Final Fantasy VI because I missed a lot of it. And I didn't notice this or else I would have made a joke about it. Because apparently some people have noticed that Kefka's sprite in the last battle, like, it looks like he's popping a boner. And it's like, well, that would be in character for him. This is the one I was talking about. The Hunter man. Hopefully that's a man. Time I was in Lugano and all the cars actually stopped for pedestrians. Had to remember it was Italian-speaking Switzerland, not Italy. What's up, buddy? Not much. How's it going, Sparky? Came in right on time for me to be talking about Kefka's excitement during battle. I don't have enough silk to do anything. Alright. This looks literally the exact same as Blaster Master. It is kind of like... It's an idle game, like as long as... I almost said Action 52, holy shit. As long as UFO 50 is running, then like the crystals will... If you put the crystal plants down, it'll spawn more while you're off playing other games. Holy crap, Kefka Boner really is a beam. I told you. Cheetah Man flashbacks. I mean, we do have cyber owls. I'll get to that at some point. But... Right, warp tank. But yeah, the first one, half of this game is like a... Well, I guess it's a base builder, and then the rest is you run around on a world map to collect more items. Let's try and beat this one. This one's tower defense. Drawn over the Batman Joker comics. Fuck it, I get... it's beautiful. Chortle at Kefka's boner. So, they laugh at my boner, will they? I'll show them. I'll show them how many boners Kefka can make. That's the best Mark Hamill I got. And that made everything crash. I knew that was gonna tank my internet and I opened it anyway. I regret nothing. I had to rewatch all the Dissidia cutscenes. It's really lively in that one. Hurry on over. Ah! Shit. I wasn't fast enough. Walking diagonally with these 8-bit graphics is trippy. it kind of is now to just think about it, but honestly, thank God they made it like this. I don't think I could have handled anything else. Oh, it's 30 to dig that up. I don't think so. Or at least not right now. You silly peasant. There we go. I meant to put a fire pit. Oh well. Alright, rocks. You get a spear. How goes Fried Chicken Simulator? It goes well. How's it going, Scythe? I'll put down some more later. Let's put down a wheel there. Wheel. Oh God. Sick. Ready to command your primitive white servants. We start in the night. And it reminds me of that caveman game Adventure Island. Yeah, the title screen would lead you to think that it's going to be an Adventure Island-esque game, but it's actually tower defense. Not sure why they did that, but honestly, thank God there's no Adventure Island-esque game, because I'd suck at it. Feeding them fried chicken. Where are we going with this? That being said, I did at least once, back when my aunt was still alive, she said that we were getting some from KFC, and I immediately perked up. This was back when I could still have KFC. I hate this allergy so much. Fire! Fire! Came out raspier than I wanted. KFC went to absolute shit over here, tragically. Woof. Last I remember, it was still decent over here in America, but I don't really know for sure. It's not like it matters to me anymore. I remember I thought I had one of these levels, and then it just completely bowled me over. Oh god, that's the side that I didn't build up enough. Greasy, oily trash that wreaks havoc on your stomach 10 minutes later. I guess they started cutting corners. Yeah, big time. Woof. I'll put some rock men. Well, maybe I should just... I think this is where some of the armored guys come from. Now, the game doesn't tell you this. But fire breaks through. See that blue guy over there in the corner? That's an armored guy. Fire will break through his armor. You basically just have to play around and figure it out yourself. Or look up a guide. I think there's an NPC that says it. Oh, right, in the village. I haven't gotten the village. I didn't beat the Oasis level. I think that's how you get to the village. I did it on my practice file, but like hell if I can do it now for some reason. Fire hammers also counter armor. Oh boy. No. Ah! I don't think so, bud. Yeah, thank God they decided to not make the fire hammer cosmetic. That would have made me so mad. Don't sell that yet. I'm gonna put down a bowman. I think this is the one that can swarm you with the saber-tooths if you're not careful. Alright, we're gonna put down some more chicken. Rock. Oh god, my legs. Okay, there we go. I need to like fortify up here. I have to upgrade my throw sooner. You hear Nintendo is gonna brick people's Switch 2s if they try and install anything unauthorized. Yeah, I heard about that. It's like, yeah, okay, Nintendo, keep giving me reasons to not buy. I mean, I don't jailbreak my consoles, but it's the principle of the matter. It's like, whatever. So people are modifying Animal Crossing, who gives a shit? Will that stop you from buying it on day one? Probably my finances will stop me from buying it on day one. I got a little slammed with bills this month. It's nothing I can't handle, but it's like, man, this was a lot all at once. I wasn't planning on it anyway. Might pick one up used in a few years if I want one. Rats, I wanted to watch you stream Mario Kart. I live in a high cost of living area. Yeah, you're on the West Coast. Of course, I'm also on the East Coast. The only reason why I'm even surviving is because I still live with my mother. Italians, baby! Can't justify getting one until the end of the year at the earliest. I forget, how much were they selling that thing for? I'll look into it. If it's not like... I might as well pick it up now while I'm thinking. Italians, the happiest of white families. White? No. $449 in the US. And that's assuming they don't raise it for whatever reason they feel like. I could? I'll have to see. I'll see how I'm doing financially by the time it comes out. I'm not pre-ordering it. Pre-ordering is a sucker's game half the time. When is this thing actually releasing? Actually, the Irish are pretty jolly too, I think. Incidentally, my fiancé is both of those. I couldn't turn myself in time. Got him! Then we'll put him in. Not yet. Okay. Gonna have more chicken that I know what to do with. Put another bowman up here. Did you play the modern Zelda games? Because if not, I'd say a Switch 2 is almost worth it just to play those with solid frame rates. I'm not like a huge Zelda player, but I was considering those. Ooh. Because I figure maybe the unconventional Zelda game will be the one that I actually like. Or at least the one that I want to stick with. I don't know what it is. I'm okay with them, I respect them, but I hit a point where I get stuck and I just go, I'll play something else. Ah! Fucking hell. I glance over at chat for a split second, and here come the Sabertooths. Oof. I think you'd like Breath of the Wild. The sequel is more divisive, though. It's like, for whatever reason, the only quote-unquote Zelda game that I actually got into was Okami. Am I stupid? What am I doing? Thinks about Okami for 2 seconds, immediately starts fucking up. That's fair. Okami is red. Yeah, that was so good. That one I should play again. What's funny is that I played it last time on stream without doing... Well, I inadvertently got one health upgrade. But for the most part, I played through it with low health. It's actually easier than you would think. I tried my best to make the game hard, and it was still a walk in the park. I've played that game so many times, I now have to challenge myself. Because Lord knows, anytime that game gets re-released, I buy it again. Speaking of, if that releases on Switch too, then you better believe I'm getting it again. I can't get enough of her. Meanwhile, Rife's thinking of Isu, and he's like, I've had enough of this dude. Okami and Zelda are largely kids' games. There's a lot of much harder Zelda-likes mini devs like Tunic. Right, I forgot about that game's existence. I'll have to look into that one. Oh god, there's mammoths. Oh Jesus. Came to mind, but I decided to ranted enough. Tar! Fuck! Oh, I screwed up. Alright. I completely missed that a mammoth was in that round. Oof. Nasty. Rather think about the Oracle games, those actually had good challenge. Tunic sounds fun, I've yet to play it. It's Zelda 1 hard, and you've got to find the pieces of the map in the actual world, not at all for beginners. Ooh, boy. Alright. No, dingbat. There we go. No! Ah! I wanted to put down a chicken. upgrade you. I've got a bunch of games that I need to finish and or start. I'll just wait for them to swing around. Yeah. All right. Well, that's better than nothing. Diddy finally made his grand comeback today. It was a big relief. We're talking about Diddy Kong, yes? Nintendo posted his new design. Hopefully he's in the upcoming game. Oh, okay. I was about to say, please tell me we're talking about Diddy Kong. Like, alright, that's good news. I do... Oh, that Diddy. Exactly. I do not care for how he has teeth, but otherwise, fine. Hope recent events don't stain Diddy Kong's name for the rest of time. We're gonna have to change Diddy Kong's name. Why should we change? He's the one who sucks. So that is very unfortunate. You don't put a chicken there. Whatever, I guess we doing chickens now. Luigi's jokes only last year. Also, Diddy Kong had the name first. Oh yeah, that is true. He was going by... I want to say that when Diddy Kong was first introduced, the other one was going by, like, Puff Daddy or something. He went through, like, 17 names. What did he mean by this? The guy was called Puff Daddy 94. Ah, I was right. I can't believe I knew that. I don't even listen to that. I should have upgraded my throw. Yeah. I'll upgrade it on the next stage. Oh, fuck. They're all going. I came very close to saving it. Alright. Might as well upgrade my throw. So desperately want to play the new DK at launch, but I just can't swing it. What the heck is the new one? Alright, it was like... Donkey Kong Bonanza, that's right. Hope the internet isn't crawling with spoilers. can't put down a fire. Ah, heck. Me too. That one looked the most fun, but I gotta curb my spending for a while. When is this system gonna come out? Or when is it planned to come out? Oh, it says June 5th, 2025. Oh god. I don't have the fundage for that. How's your job, lady? It's going pretty good. I'm basically down in the basement sorting all the returns, so it's pretty easy, and I don't really have to talk to anybody. Ah, fucking cats! Me at my house when I hear a crash. Oh! This is not ideal. I actually thought for a brief moment that the insane prices would affect Switch 2's sales. How wrong I was. It's nice. I had a warehouse position at my last retail job. Don't sell that one yet. Alright. Mario Kart World's listing page on Walmart is broken to this day. They're gonna make fat bank. Oh god. On the one hand, I'm glad that everybody's excited. On the other hand, this is only going to encourage the GTA creators to make that shit $100. And I'm so not in for that. Wait, Walmart is in the UK? Walmart's everywhere. I forgot about that chicken. I'm slipping, man. Yeah, Xbox immediately raised their game prices to $80. Thanks, Nintendo! You want the next Bing Bing Wahoo, you're gonna pay good money for it. No, we don't have Walmart, it's just a good hype metric, lol. Oh, I thought you guys did have it up there. Right, you guys have, like, what's it called? Tesco? Or is that more in line with Costco? They tried to expand to Germany, but failed. Got in too much trouble for being anti-union. Tesco is not our Walmart. Okay, so that is more along the lines of probably like a Costco? Tesco is more of an Aldi, right? Grocery place? There is a Walmart near me that, well, near me, quote unquote. Those things are almost never actually near civilization. But there is a Walmart near me that sells groceries. So we do have Costco. Okay, so those are two separate things. I forgot I put a chicken up here. It's probably just as well. We're Costco guys. Of course we're in England. I should make some bowmen. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna stay put. That's the safest place for me. Can't overcook a chicken? Thankfully, no. Oh god, don't give them ideas for a patch. Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Aldi, and such are supermarkets. Sometimes the really fancy ones will sell TVs, but generally you're going there for grapes and semi-skimmed milk. I was about to say I don't have a Costco where I am. It's like, no, wait, I do. It's just way out of the way. But over here in Massachusetts, you're more likely to find a store called BJ's. Stop giggling. That's also like a wholesale buy in bulk store. BJ's, everything's on sale. Okay, we got some armored guys. I've never seen a Sam's Club where I live. I think those are more down south. I know of them. I've known of them for a while because Walmart will have signs up saying, like, your Walmart or Sam's Club membership will get you something, and it's just like, who the heck are they? Costco is the anti-Nintendo. They've promised to never raise hot dog prices for all time. Yeah, didn't they, like, almost get into a fight over that shit once? I swear I remember hearing a story of somebody, like, pulling a blade on the other, like, we're not raising it. Like, the raising of video game prices wouldn't be so bad were it not for the fact that you know it's just because the budgets are overly bloated. And, like, the quality of the game, I mean, sometimes it's up to snuff, and then other times it's like, really? I had to pay an extra 20 for this? Fighting over hot dogs is gangsta. No. Ah! Oh, fuck. I'm so beyond doomed. Ah, shit. Okay. Alright. Wheel. At every corner I can, I should probably put a wheel. It can roll, it can feel. My grandkids are gonna be paying 200 pounds for Scrimblo's Revenge on the Switch. How Scrimblow Adventure 2 broke me. Yes, Kingdom Hearts runs on my Steam Deck. Oh, baby. Now you can whip out your Steam Deck in public and play Kingdom Hearts for the masses. For real though, I'm amazed that it can. I mean, I guess Kingdom Hearts 1, it makes sense. I gotta figure out what all these 6 different options are. I forget, when I gifted you the Kingdom Hearts collection, I sent that with a video of Mephiles laughing, didn't I? I can't remember. Oh, no, wait, no, it was the laugh from Thrower. That's right. So I think Xbox's Switch ripoff leaked. That could actually be a cool console if it has full Game Pass support. I'm honestly just still upset that Scalebound ended up not getting made, because I legitimately was gonna buy an Xbox just for that thing, and then they were just like, fuck it, cancel it. Wasn't that game like 70% done or something too? Like, they had already been working on it for a while. It's just like, why do you have to be like this, Microsoft? Why are you so afraid of money? For all your greed, you're terrified of money. We're gonna have to just hope this works. This is in God's hands now. And unfortunately, I'm a cave woman. Holy shit, I have 90-something. Get the heck out of here! Oh god, I'm screwed. It's a funny story about that Thrower poem by Vincent Price. Do tell. Genuinely, do tell. I sound more sarcastic than I mean to, but I'm genuinely curious. Okay, what do I do? I'll make that bow. I can't walk over lava. Typically frowned upon. Basically, they were super stoked to have him, so they offered him either a percentage of the album's overall profits or $20K in cash. Which one did he go for? Was he smart enough to go for a percentage? Oh. I don't have a whole lot of faith in myself. Oh no. Chose the 20K. I'll have to read that in a second. I know that the second I look away from this game, it's gonna bowl me over. Get 'em, boys! Chose the 20K because that was a ton of money back then, but then Thrower went on to be Thriller and print endless money for the rest of the time. Literally the best-selling album in human history. Oh, that's gotta sting. Alright, we survived that one. I have 2 HP. And sometimes you don't know what sometimes you just don't know what you're doing. Like, honestly, I feel like at any point, it's probably better to take a percentage. Man could have had generational wealth for his offspring, but he chose 20k. Rip. Yeah, like seriously. Like, upon hearing this dude's voice, I would have been like, give me a percentage. We're going places. I like how it looks like the dino is riding the saber-toothed tiger. It does! Oh my god, that's cute. Alright. Which place is under-defended? Probably over here, to be honest. Oh no, now I'm getting Volvic commercial flashbacks. Hello there, Tyrannosaurus Island! I still can't believe I'm the daddy now is a real line from those commercials. I thought for sure that was just spliced in from something else. It's like, oh no, he really says that. Why? Oh dear, what do I do? I remember reading about Alice when the honeymooners. She put a thing in her contract saying she must be paid again if the show ever gets re-aired. And then reruns were born. Line about the birds was probably a bigger one. That's a thing in the UK. Alright, get the heck back over here. Ah! Oh god. Ah! I slipped. I got too cocky. Fucking hell. At the 50s... That was the 50s, so syndication didn't exist yet, but the moment the 60s started, she ended up making millions in residuals for the rest of her life. I think Wilma from the Flintstones did the same thing, lol. Alright, let's try and plan this a little better, kids. Once more, people, like we rehearsed it. I swear that's my favorite line of all time from Ratchet and Clank. It's up there, at least. Alright, I just remembered, like, this was at least partially because of, I Love Lucy, wasn't it? Because I remember that, like, one of them floated the idea of reruns past the network, and they were like, no one's gonna want to watch it again. And he was like, well, if that's the case, then let me have the rights. And then that's why they made a shitload of money. I can't remember the exact details. But basically, Lucy and Ricky were sitting real pretty afterwards. Hopping from core here is bird still used in the UK to refer to women. It's definitely still used in the Northwest. It's not as common as it used to be, but if someone said, I'm going around me bird's house, I wouldn't consider that an especially unusual turn of phrase. It sends a few class background signals, but that's not exactly rare in the UK. Yes, people say bird here all the time. I tend to just default to chicks. Of course, I'm out here. I'll also occasionally throw in a broad or two. That's the whole, my birds do like a twist when they're hydrating. Your birds? You can't say that. My birds! You can't say that! Broad doesn't fly these days. Oh dear. Ow! I'm remembering in Sonic Heroes, Vector uses that one. What was this broad? You want to speak up, Mitch? This broad's mouthing off in the background. My mom would shout, "Get out of here, you broad," at the Trophy Gal and Cruising USA. Oh, man. Oh god. Spear. Wheel. Cannot spell today. It happens to the best of us. What's insane is that I've been having an increasing amount of mistypes recently. It's like, I have the tiniest fingers in the world. How do I mistype? Okay, Kingdom Hearts is running well. Might play that next. Not me, I always spell things goodly. Me fail English? That's impossible. Should probably start setting up wheels wherever I can. You swine! Guy who runs the Bomberman Shrine place explained the Armadillos commercial to me. Do you find Joy-Cons comfortable? I always theorize Nintendo made them so small because people in Japan didn't have more slender fingers. Yeah, I'm pretty much fine with those. I have like little baby hands. I think this is an Xbox, well, maybe not a mini controller, but the original Xbox controller, I believe I did actually hold it once, and I'm like, this thing's too big. PlayStation controller is like the perfect size for my hands. Maybe they're just bad on purpose to trick us into buying pro controllers. I really wish more than anything that controllers weren't so expensive, because it's like, come on, man. All this money for a controller that's gonna have drift in it and you're gonna refuse to acknowledge it. Apparently the UK still references this one. Let me pop that somewhere for later. Not opening the browser again, but I'll get to that. Alright, I got that upgraded. That's good. Fire. Then we put a guy there. Sure did love puppets back in the 90s. Ah! It's an art, not a science, people. Alright, now we're gonna need firemen. Pretty much anywhere that they'll come straight down, I should probably put a wheel out. Just to hit them easier. I pray the current Pro controllers are compatible with the Switch too, otherwise I'm declaring shenanigans on the whole company. Oh my god, if they don't make the controllers backwards compatible, I'm going to scream. Because, like, even Sony did that with the PlayStation 2. So the Wii from the one on the skateboard at the end is the same as the Jinjo Wii and Banjo-Kazooie. Reminds me in Banjo-Kazooie, even as like a 12-year-old, I thought that those flower pots in Mad Monster Mansion were saying fuck you. Even back then, I was just like, did that thing just swear at me? Oh no, I'm getting Mr. Blobby flashbacks. I've learned too much about UK TV stuff. Cleanse your palate with Father Ted. For real though, Father Ted is a really good show. It's arguably more Irish than British, but... I can't believe kids know what swearing is. Well, my aunt, or actually probably more likely my Nana, wasn't always careful. My Nana would insist on not swearing in front of the baby, that's me, and then... one of my strongest memories of her is her trying to turn on the TV or something like that, and from my computer I hear her go, "Oh shit!" Oh god, it still makes me lose my shit every single time. But yeah, I think the kids in my school swore, so I knew what the F word was, so I was just like, did that thing just swear at me? This blinking remote doesn't work! I also remember when I showed her Spyro the Dragon very briefly. And I remember she pointed at the TV, like I was like, yeah, he can breathe fire and he can charge, and I demonstrated. And she was like, she points at the TV, she goes, "He don't take no baloney." It's like, that's very true. Mom swears once a year at max. My dad never does, and went to German school, so I never learned English swears until much later on the internet. Oh, I swear I know more German swears other than Scheisse, but I can't really think of them. A very apt observation of Spyro. You should put that on the back of the box. He don't take no baloney. Probably should have made that fire, but... okay, I got enough money for that. I still need to find Spyro 1. I want to play those on stream. But I'm not just going to start with 2. I want to start with the very first one. I have it somewhere, I just don't know where it is. Oh god. Just stay put. Just do what you're supposed to do when you deep fry a turkey. Just stay put. feel like Rayman was nowhere near as big a deal in the US as it was here. Almost everyone I knew with the PS1 had the first Rayman. Yeah, come to think of it. I remember there being a big advertising push for Rayman 2, but that's about it. I don't think I knew anybody personally who played Rayman. I do remember seeing the Rayman 2 ads and being like, oh, this game looks fun. I'm gonna have to give the original one a shot. It's... Well, maybe the first level isn't difficult, I just am impatient and I keep running through things. It's like, you can't play this like Sonic. You have to stop and think. Yeah, just look it up. It's the best-selling PS1 game in the UK. Dang. Wheel and tar. Overkill. But, hey, as long as it works. I just keep thinking of that. Maybe I should make that the thumbnail for this video. I keep thinking of the cap from Fist of the North Star, where the guy's holding a stick of dynamite. And he says, hey, as long as it works. I feel like that's my philosophy. World of Rayman 1 is a normal kids platformer. The rest of the game is ritualistic torture. First World of Rayman 1 is a normal kids platformer. The rest of the game is ritualistic torture and sadism. Yeah, I've heard the stories about Banned Land. And also about how the game allegedly wasn't playtested all that well. Balance? What's that? Really never saw past Banned Land until I was old enough to drive. Ooh. And unfortunately, it wasn't one of those cases like the 3D Frogger game. The one that they made for PC back in like 1997. Or was it 95? I don't remember anymore. Where it's like, no, the game really was just that hard. In my case, it was just like, it wasn't until I saw Nitro Rad's review of the Frogger PC game that it was just like, oh my god, it wasn't my fault. The game's just stupidly hard. The French didn't believe in balance at the time. It's like, it's not my fault I couldn't get through these levels. It's actual bullshit. Well, I mean, I guess that would be the same as with Rayman, where it's like, no, you're not terrible at the game. The game just hates your guts. But yeah, let me tell you, there is a dark level in Frogger. It's sometimes referred to as Frogger, He's Back, because that's what's written on the cover, but technically the game is just called Frogger. There's a level called, like, Dark Cavern or something like that. Very short draw distance in a game that's already very zoomed in. And then there's Frogger Goes Skiing, which is a sequel to that one. It's still dark, and you have to go at just the right speed to get up the hills, and if you don't, well, kill yourself and start over. Literally. You can never tell as a kid what's your fault and what's actually poor design. Well, yeah, Lord knows I thought that the Back to the Future game for NES was was okay. I was just like, oh, maybe I'm just terrible at this. And then I find out later, oh, the game's just awful. I remember beating my head against Tails Sky Patrol thinking that I was just stupid. Oh my god, that game traumatized me. I hate it. Oh. Tails Adventure. That game is at least just hard. I can't get past Poly Mountain. I forget if it's 1 or 2. No wait, that's right, it's Poly Mountain 1. But The game in and of itself isn't like too bad. It's just that you have to kind of know what you're doing ahead of time. Tales of Sky Patrol like makes me so angry. It's like literally who thought this was okay? Who are those dark cavemen? They throw tar. I guess they're coated in it. They've become one with it. They've embraced the tar and know it inside and out. What was I gonna put here? Right, fire. Fire. There's so many bad implications that I don't want to engage. We're just not going to talk about it. We're just not going to worry about it. I'm also going to thank God that this game wasn't made in the 80s. I said we're not going to talk about it. Whatever works. Alright, we're gonna put down fire. Oh boy, alright. I should have upgraded my throwing speed. Whatever, I'll be fine. I'm doing a lot better than last time. Of course, why did the fully upgraded men turn purple? Maybe that's what we should be worrying about. Can y'all breathe? No. Put down another chicken. I cannot put down another chicken. Shoot him! There we go. When did I screw up last time? It was like at wave 12, right? I want to say there's 15 waves total. Or maybe there's 10. I forgot about you! I'm just gonna have a bunch of spears. Germany themed world on Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, that's so amazing. Every stage is Oktoberfest. Ooh. Oh yeah, Tropical Freeze was amazing. Right, I forgot that there's only one fire next to that dude. Alright. Level up your throw. There you go. More fire. More power! Ha ha ha. Sucks that David Wise isn't doing songs for the new game. DK is a Japan-developed series now for the first time since the GameCube. Alright, I hadn't even thought of that. I'm still annoyed that they replaced Diddy Kong's voice in the Smash Brothers games with just, like, monkey sounds. It's like, who was it on Rare staff? Chris Sutherland? His voice for Diddy was, like, actually perfect. It's the Odyssey team doing this game. At least that's a good team. It's still... That's so strange to think about. I hadn't even thought about that. Chris Sutherland is very stoked about the new game on Twitter. All the old Rare guys think the new design is awesome. Whoa! I forget, are some flying guys eventually gonna show up? I feel like they are. I don't see why they wouldn't put some in. Some fans aren't too happy, though, lol. They think he's too cute now. I'm sorry, Diddy Kong can never be too cute. He is adorable. That's what he's supposed to be. He was always one of my favorites. No, Donkey Kong. Everyone still loves Diddy. Oh, okay, Donkey Kong. It's a little strange, but that's mostly just because we're so used to seeing him in, like, the modern design. This is more in line with how he looked on the, if you ever saw the arcade from the Donkey Kong arcade cabinet. It's more in line with that. Which I'm fine with. Oh, and of course the design that they used for the movie. What I don't like is, and this is like a thing that extends to pretty much every character Nintendo makes, they'll do this thing where, more often than not, I'm trying to think of how to word this. Like, sometimes Donkey Kong will be shown with teeth, and sometimes he won't, and they're very obviously too large for his mouth. And that shit drives me nuts. Seth Rogen Kong wasn't bad, honestly. Amazingly, no. Honestly, it was Fred Armisen that was probably the worst VA in the movie, because it's just like, we're not gonna do another take of this? Okay. That's the take we're going with, boys. I could have used more of Mario's family, though. Those guys were great. I know, typical. Alright, we should be able to live. And those guys are just getting steamrolled out the gate. Gorillas have the strongest bite force of all the primates. He needs lots of teeth. Takes out a man by just biting his head clean off. There we go. We're gonna run back and get our chickens. I'm still not over the whole debate that happened just as a result of someone just randomly going, what would happen if 100 guys tried to take out a gorilla? A literal shower thought turned into this whole big thing. Did you see the leaked character on the poster? No, I didn't. Secret, but I'll tell you, Pauline's daughter is going to be in the game. Right. I remember hearing the vaguest thing about this, I think. Now, the real question is, who's the father? Mario, my man. No, who am I kidding? He has to be chased. It reminds me, I put this under description, but it wasn't until I was looking up pictures for the thumbnails for Rayman 2 that I found out that according to the concept art, it seemed like Rayman and Lee were going to be an item. And it's just like, my man. The taste. Most people suspect Koopa Paratroopa is the father. I'll have to get a better look later. Can't seem to find it right now. I'm just glad that Pauline's making a comeback. They gave her such a good design for that Mario and Donkey Kong, what was it called, March of the Minis game? And I was just like, don't even tell me that you brought this character back and gave her such a good redesign, you're only going to use her once. It's like, oh my god, they brought her back for Odyssey. And now she's showing up in Mario Kart and Mario Golf. I almost bought Mario Golf just purely because of her. Oh dear. Oof. I'm gonna need more raw power. More power! Ho ho ho. Whoa. So the 100-men debate was pretty conclusively settled by experts. Apparently the men win. By sheer attrition. I remember you bringing that up last time. It's like someone actually sat down and calculated this, didn't they? Going back to the whole Donkey Kong and T situation, a similar thing happens with, like, not so much Wario because his head's kind of big enough to allow that, but Waluigi. Sometimes you see him with his head open and his head opens like, like he was a puppet or something. And it's like, how does he fit all these teeth in there? It's so weird. Bothers me more than it should. I'm well aware of this. Ro would definitely have a good showing, but he just doesn't have the stamina for 100 men. Oh god, there's flyers. Oh fuck. I just noticed them in the corner. There's so many sounds overlapping. It's just... Which means that there's probably going to be mosquitoes sooner rather than later. Ooh. Mosquitoes are bad news. Like, pterodactyls will just fly towards the base. Mosquitoes will fly towards you, and then towards the base. Good job, boys. Aim at the right direction, would you? Alright, it's everybody except for mosquitoes. Ugh, I got stuck to my chair. Alright. I need to get, like, a new chair at some point. This thing is actually starting to tear in the corner. Fire. Fire. So set one up there for that matter. Yeah, don't immediately sell it. What are you doing? Did I already? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. I've moved on to the 100 kindergartners versus one woman debate. Let me think about that one. We have to bank on the fact that this woman is willing to harm a child. Because against a gorilla, that's a force of nature. Against a child, that's a whole morality argument. Of course, I suppose a kindergartner is also a force of nature. A kid doesn't really have the filter on their head to tell them, don't do this quite yet. That's why sometimes kids can just tear things. Kindergartners have all been promised Switch 2s by their governments so they come home safe. Oh, then it's over. Unless that woman is getting, like, free stuff at Neiman's for the rest of her life, then it ain't happening. Or unless that lady's, like, already committed infanticide, in which case she'll just pull out a Gatling. Unless you're strictly talking hand-to-hand. For hand-to-hand, that's a little bit different. Hand-to-hand and drowning is not allowed. There's a lot of variables at play here. Biden just promised the lady a lifetime Costco membership with a sizable discount. You'll be given a lifetime supply of Costco. I can't do the voice. If you destroy these kindergartners, you'll gain a lifetime membership to Costco, and you'll never have to pay for anything else for the rest of your life. That's the best I can do. I can't do Trump either. It just turns into Kennedy. Where's the last enemy? There he is. Would Biden remember the promise? Damn, dude. Oh, there's the mosquitoes. Oh, no. Anytime I try to do Trump, it just turns into John F. Kennedy. My fucking regional accent is screwing me up. Accent-wise, I'm more in line with the Kennedys than a New Yorker. Shows that the Biden's office is bruised and battered. He has no idea who she is. I don't remember anything about this arrangement, ma'am. Goodbye. Please remove yourself from the premises. You have to refill that, sweetheart. Spear. I've been neglecting the upper area. I'm pointing as if you can see me. Alright. Let's hope. God, things are exploding all around me. My health ain't going down, right? Okay, cool. I didn't even see the mosquitoes. Okay, it is 20 waves. Oh, heaven help me. Oh, I can put a wheelman here. Alright, let's refill. Bah! Whatever. We keep going. No sense in wasting the money. But yeah, who is winning between like 100 kindergartners versus one woman? Today on Mythbusters. No. She can outrun them. She just lures them into a field full of claymores. Alright. Those guys are getting stomped. Those are small fry. Find an advantageous position. Get... Read that the Romans and Greeks used to pair random animals to see who'd win all the time. That sounds about right. Like gorillas versus hippos and stuff. We really have been doing this for centuries, haven't we? I mean, so that one Tumblr post I read might not be too far off. It was a joke post where somebody said something like, girl in... Oh god, what year was it? It was like a girl from antiquity or something like that. Let me see if I can find it in between stages. By the time cameras had been invented, though, everything had been outlawed, so it was literally pointless. No one made any notes. It's ridiculous. Future generations must know. What did I tag it under? Did I tag it under stop? I did find a post that says, he's ready for one more. Jimmy Carter, 2028. Then an update from the OP that says, my plans may have hit a complication. Oh god, that picture is cursed. This is why against everything I still love Tumblr. That website is just unhinged. I can't believe Jimmy Carter only just now died. You know, like honestly, I remember seeing the photos of him being dragged out for like his 100th birthday, and I was just like, just put him back in. I don't think he should be out in the sun. He really held out. I thought for sure that he would die after his wife did, but he held on for like at least another year. Dragged out. No. I mean, listen, if you're that old and decrepit, are you really gonna want to get out of bed and go out into the sunlight? No, you want to just stay there and watch your shows. He's been through enough. God willing, I will not see a singular enemy. You're all getting them pretty good, honestly. I'm just keeping an eye out for the mammoths because I have to step out myself for those. Well, maybe not so much on that side. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. If I had that kind of Roman Colosseum, I'd stage my ultimate dream fight, bear versus hyena. Is the hyena hungry? Because I feel like that makes all the difference in the world. Actually, for that matter, is the bear hungry? Bears will usually just kind of go off on their own way if they're not hungry. Like, you could probably safely run away from one if it's not hungry or pissed. If you did something to piss it off, well, it's your own fault what happens next. Ooh, hyena versus Tasmanian tiger. What would happen? Now, I read that bears were just total menaces that aggro people for no reason. They're just super territorial. Well, grizzlies are. I know the grizzly man essentially got away with what he did for as long as he did because the bears were confounded that a human would just come up to them like nothing was up. That's why they didn't attack him. They were just like, what the hell is this guy doing? Of course, eventually, you all know how it ended. Flew a little too close to the sun. Grizzlies, I know that there's no reasoning with those. If you encounter a grizzly, then just start praying. I mean, a bear like Baloo, I think they're pretty chill. Oh, yeah. Also, if the bear is a mother. If the bear is a mother, then it's over. You're out of here. You're dead. You even think about doing anything to that bear cub, it's done. Mommy bear with cubs, you have no chance. I don't know what's supposed to be most effective against the mammoths. I think it's just simply have enough to whittle them down. The pro strat in that situation is pretending to be a cub yourself. Reddit says that might trick her. Oh god, I'm so nervous because I think the next one is the last one. I'm doing good, but that doesn't mean that it can't give me an unpleasant surprise. Health bars look like headbands on the mammoths. They do. Where is that? Where is that tag? It's driving me crazy. Well, that one I can't read out loud. Not on Twitch. That's right. Search works on Tumblr again. Let me try it. Let me just try searching for... No search results found! Oh, that's stupid. I hate this fucking website. Me, I love Tumblr. Me 2 seconds later. I hate Tumblr! I can't remember the exact wording. I'm gonna have to just try and recall it from memory, but it was basically somebody wrote a hypothetical post where it's like Fujoshi typing, carving into a stone tablet a letter to her friend. What if Enkidu begot Gilgamesh with child? With a blushing face. It's like, I don't know why this shit makes me laugh, but it does. For all we know, maybe they were writing stuff like that to each other. I mean, if as far back as ancient Rome, and probably even further back, we were like, what would happen if these guys fought? I don't think Fujoshis would have survived the winter back then. You'd be amazed what they can put up with. That's why they gotta type those in secret. I mean, people were writing Kirk X Spock fan fiction before the internet in its current form ever even was conceived. I can't afford that. Alright, there's no mosquitoes this round. Oh god, I just remembered what the forevers are gonna be like. Oh god. I didn't get to them myself, but I watched someone play through this. Yeah, it doesn't look like a headband. And I've just... It's gonna be a hard stage. They are no jokes. Much like Spyro, they don't take no baloney. Can anything even come through on that side? I hope not. Fire! Final wave! Okay. Everybody send me your energy. Oh. Accidentally fumbled Who'da Thunk and Who Would Have Guessed together into the beautiful new Who'da Gunk. Sending energy now. I swear to God, if I lose this round, I'm going to cry. Oh god, I don't feel so good. R.I.P. Chicken Plantation. Oh, there's no sense in keeping them when this is the final wave. Ah! Don't get touched. I'm gonna run back home. It's possible to find a loyal bear. Will all of them kill you eventually if given the chance? I don't know. I never really thought about that. Oh boy, here comes one. Even lions can be tamed, I'm pretty sure. Oh god. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Something exploded. Something big exploded. That's good news. Oh god, he's fast. Tar! Ah! Slow him down. We didn't even see the other 3 emperors. We did it! Hurrah! Zola defeated the 4 emperors with the help of her tribe. Sadly, the dinosaurs did a lot of damage during the battle. GG! Yep. It will take a long time before humans can trust dinosaurs again. Well, at least the dinosaurs are sorry. The end. Oh, man. Did I tag it under that? Never trust a dinosaur. Picture that says, I'm bored, so I just put a pregnancy test in the bin at work to cause some drama. Running for president as a member of the American Fujoshi Party with a foolproof plan to address male loneliness. I think Littlefoot got into pyramid schemes when he got older. It would probably still be better than most of the sequels they made. Okay. That's the 4th one beaten. Okay, reach the 2nd village. I remember the cherry for this is just simply, quote unquote, lose no health on the things, on the stages. Let me see if I can beat the Oasis. For some reason, I was really struggling with that last time. I should probably look up a thing on how to do this one, but I refuse to for some reason. I just want the present. Oh god, I'm so weak. Fucking hell. Who didn't love Land Before Time 25? Littlefoot may need glasses. I get it. Not shooting fast enough. for that. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to be done. What? Get up there, you fool. Alright, well, it's better than nothing. Could also be a lot better. God. Alright, that's pretty good. Fudge. Got him. There we go. Chicken. Oh boy, okay. Ah! Chicken plantation seems pretty important to get started early. Pretty much. Like, for the most part, once you get that going, you're golden. But this one is very stingy on meat in between rounds. Like you saw in the last stage, they give you 80 per round, and that's before you even put down chickens. There's a reason for that. This one, it only gives you like 30 per round. It's massive calamitous drama going down with some YouTubers. I know it's a real circus to follow. Oh? Spill that tea. If you want to. If it's too much, then you don't have to. Alright, we'll put another fireman down. I can't put down anything else. Alright. Guy named Saberspark. I'm not even a big fan, but I'm still following it. Right! It's that whole thing. Made it through that wave clean. Man, what a whole circus that turned out to be. You're not you're not lying. Yeah, my Nota channel haven't been keeping up. Okay, so basically, I'm trying to think of how the quickest way to word this is. Someone accused him of sexual assault. It turned out that it was actually consensual, if not at least slightly weird, but it was consensual. And she was 18. And the person who helped spread the story around was so upset that Saberspark, quote unquote, got away with it, that he live streamed himself trying to kill himself. It's absolute lunacy. It's like, What? Oh. The expose vid was such lethal cringe that it immediately got deleted and the girl who made it ran out of town. Jolly. Yeah. Right, that was a different person. That was someone on Twitter was the one who was spreading the news around. But the person who made the video, I didn't get a chance to watch it. But I heard that for such a serious topic, she felt the need she felt the need to load the video with memes, and it's just like, dog, if this is serious, then you can't be just putting that shit in there. What are you fucking doing? Does no one know how to act anymore? It was unreal, indeed. Like, I caught glimpses of this unfolding. I was just like, it's really fucking happening before my eyes. Throw down some tar. It's there live. There was a 2-minute Eggman pissed on the moon sequence. Then Chris Chan showed up in chat. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Wasn't even Chris like, what the hell are you doing? When the Chris Chan is calling you out, then it's kinda over. Especially if they're actually right to do so. Chris Chan should never be the correct party in a scenario. Not after what happened that year. It's funny as I remember both these guys from the Pony days, and they seem perfectly normal, LMAO. Sometimes things do just be lurking in the shadows. Oh god, I just realized it's mosquitoes. I may be doomed. Oh, no, you don't. It could have been smoother, but it could have been a lot worse. Latest development is the girl Kim Possible is currently threatening the accuser, saying she'll reveal her identity to everyone if she doesn't somehow clean up the mess. Okay, so let me see if I understand this. If we're running under the assumption that what the accuser said is true, you're literally threatening a victim with exposing her identity? All because your shitty little video was mocked? Are you for real? How does this keep getting worse when I hear more news about it? Oh my god. Absolute mayhem. Mayhem doesn't even begin to cover it. This is... oh, god. Oh, I have drama to listen to while working tomorrow. I can't wait for the inevitable June the King documentary, let me tell you. I completely forgot about that rock man I had over there. So I love how they literally only put in, what's it called? They only put in mosquitoes in the second to last stage to make you sad. That's it. That's the only reason why they're there. Because June the King... Someone accidentally sort of revealed who she probably is. And she's actually a super famous internet person, so this is probably going to keep getting wilder for at least a few weeks. Nah, because June the King did some guest voiceover for the original video, which got removed, LMAO. Man, he must have been tricked. He must not have known what on earth was going to go down in that video. There's the village. Welcome to our humble campsite, a refuge for dinosaurs that seek peace. I love watching the ocean waves. It soothes my mighty mammoth heart. GG, thank you. Ah, human, don't hurt me. Huh, I'm safe? You remind me of Granny. Have you met her? After the 4 emperors took over, I started eating humans, but after talking to Granny, I switched back to chicken. Fire scares me. Even my thick scales can't protect me from it. Alright, so here's where you learn it. Of course, this is like 5 or 6 levels in, but... Everyone came out and said I had no clue what I was doing voices for. KP got totally abandoned at light speed. A group of birds gathered around me the other day. They just stared at me. Strange. I thought all humans were evil until I met Granny. You seem okay, too. I take care of these gentle dinosaurs, but we may never know peace until the 4 emperors are defeated. Good luck! This one is a just for fun stage. Not fast enough. I know a little bit more about the Karl stuff currently. Oh, baby, that's another fun one. Oh yeah, that was sad. Karl was my goat. Nothing quite like lying about why you're getting sued to make the whole internet turn on you. Like Grizzly Man, he flew too close to the sun. Like, I wasn't watching a lot of his stuff, but I was watching the, Did something just... I heard something cook and explode. Huh. Fuck your chicken. Maybe I should rephrase that. Kinda weird how people turned on him. I only learned as the court case was happening and it didn't surprise me. That's how slap suits work. Discord leaks didn't help things. He was pretty unprofessional generally. Yeah. Right, I never finished that sentence. I've watched, like, his coverage of the Completionist, which, as near as I can tell, does seem to be accurate. We do have, like, actual logs and stuff of the... And admitteds from Jirard about the money not going where it was supposed to for, like, 10 years, and then him still stalling on sending it somewhere. But now people are even starting to question the validity of that because his credibility is now just in the toilet. Yeah, all the completionist coverage was great. Certainly doesn't deserve to be extorted for money. Well, there's a theory that he was putting so much into the legal fund because he was assuming that he was gonna win. And then, because apparently in Australia, whoever loses has to pay the other's court fees, so there's theories that he was dicking around in order to get the maximum amount of money possible. We don't really know for sure. What the heck am I doing? Start upgrading some people. I mean, you don't necessarily have to, but you might as well. I guess it's possible. It is very funny to see the message from his Discord that said, I asked ChatGPT, and it said there was no way I'd lose. And it's just like, dog, ain't no way. Let's go! Sucks, but he is guilty. He pretty much accused Billy Mitchell of contributing to someone's suicide in front of like 500k people. Sonic says, that's no good. Yeah, like seriously. Oh, there's a dinosaur in the garden now. Brontosaurus. There we go. Even though Billy won, he's probably gonna carry the stink of those claims forever. Congrats on beating Rock on Island. Thanks, Phoebe. I think the fact everyone forgot this was a thing at all is a testament to the fact it didn't defame Billy. Still bad words, though. Yeah. Because he kept claiming that it was because he cheated at Donkey Kong, even though all that stuff had been worked out years prior. Like the... Ooh! The dinosaur eats! Like the score that he submitted through MAME was canceled out, and he did produce a legitimate score on the actual arcade hardware, so that had already been cleared up. Should he have done it? No, but he's cleared it up since then. He's shown through 6 hours of footage that he's capable of doing that. That he's capable of getting that score legitimately. Let's go through Pilot Quest a little bit. And he only posted a retraction about it being about the suicide and at the very end of a Dark Souls video, apparently. And it's like, you make a retraction at the beginning of a video, man, not at the end when everybody's pissing off. It was just so... Especially since he knows that the Billy Mitchell videos are going to get way more attention than the speedrunning videos. I mean, you can determine that just by looking at the video views itself. Karl perhaps leveled up from speedrun YouTuber man to citizen journalist a bit too quickly. Yeah. What can I get? I can't get anything. We have a shitload of ingots, though, let me tell you. Hold on, what's that about a wizard yo-yo? I already got that. And Australia doesn't have anti-slap laws. Would have been so easy to put out a video called My Apology and save himself like 100k, lol. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, God. Right, I just remembered it. I haven't gotten to Campanella 2 yet. Mostly because I haven't gotten to... Fuck. I haven't gotten to fuck, exactly. But I haven't gotten to Campanella 1 yet. But Campanella 2 is probably the game that's the most like Blaster Master. Because that one you have to fly around in a little ship to get to caves, and then inside the caves you get out and you explore. That one's probably the game that's the most like, yeah, we pretty much just made Blaster Master. The ultimate cost he's paying is around 650k. That's like 400 Manscaped sponsorships. 1 gem? Are you kidding me? I can understand it somewhat. It's difficult to gauge how much effort is needed. Do you want to become the apology channel and make 10 videos just apologizing for stuff? To be fair, he should have just been honest from the get-on. Also, I don't think cheating at a video game would be a thing that you can really take somebody to court over anything. He cheated at Donkey Kong! Couldn't be our precious Billy. Not our... I can't remember how the line goes right now. Oh my god. The Bombermen have had enough of me. I'm getting a lot of ingots. I think this particular mistake was just so egregious that it needed to be dealt with in the most transparent way possible. The judge was really mad about his attitude overall. Huh? I can go through this wall. Ultimately, his attitude was his biggest mistake. I agree. Yeah, like, finding out how it went down is just kind of like, geez, man, you're really not doing yourself any favors. And he gets to be in the Guinness Book of World Records. What a sick joke. Oh man, I like finally got to that episode and I was giggling way more than I should have. Because I've seen that image memed in so many ways, like even before this case. Oh my. That's what I get for laughing at people's misfortune. Not a whole lot I can do in this place. Maybe I should try the other cave. Maybe I should try running into the enemy again. What do you guys think? Get away from me! So don't think bad attitude merits extorting someone for large amounts of money. What is that thing? I don't like him. That's right, that's the thing that splits off into other things. Very descriptive tonight. Oh my. I really just ran up to him and touched him. Whoa! Alright, give me something good. Ooh. The thing of it is that I have to remember... Whoa! Not just how to get back to the place, but also where these caves and stuff are. And I have a bad sense of direction at the best of times. This extends to real life, for the record. Jinkies. That's right, this was... Although I can get the stuff in the chest. Yeah, just touch him. Just give him a little smooch. Fuck. Can I speak to this thing? This tree looks blazed. Whoa! Are you winning? Hopefully. Hello, Pupper's dog. Doing my best to get through the wild zone and not die. Because spoilers to those of you who have not been here the other times I played this game, if you die by your time running out, you lose everything. Not a quarter, not half, everything. Oh god, where was that statue that I saw that I couldn't activate? Oh yeah, Saberspark's probably charging up a lawsuit right now. I mean, to be fair, this is like severe defamation if she just made this up whole cloth. And admittedly, the defense is not bringing their best. Ooh! Ow! What's your problem? Stop it! Oh god. Fuck! This is ridiculous. Ooh. This is Chronicles of Ridic. I can't go any further that way. I don't even want to deal with those mushrooms. Oh my. Where's that statue I encountered? I can't go that way. People also don't like the fact the expose video was a YouTube premiere and she hosted a watch party. A dying piglet pulled the trigger. Like, not just her, but what is with this whole thing where it's just like, oh, a video about a serious topic, I better bust out the memes and put in the video game music. It's like, no, now is not the time for, like... I'm thinking about a different video, not hers, because again, I didn't even get to see hers. But it's just like, now is not the time to pull out the friggin' Bomberman Hero music. This is serious time. I got a bad feeling that probably was used in that video. Whoa! Made it feel a bit sleazy and circusy. Yeah, to say the least. Damn, now I gotta watch it. I'm sure there's an archive of it. Stuff like this is never truly gone forever. Anytime someone does something really embarrassing, you can count on at least one person online downloading that immediately upon seeing it. Ugh! Get away from me, dog. Ow. The second tower collapsed at 8:59 a.m. with 1,000 people trapped inside. Cue Diddy Kong Racing OST. Ah! Okay, it's time to go home. I just specifically imagined the Treasure Caves music, and I think I'm going to hell. Lois, turn the TV on! It's archived immediately. The comment section is a laugh riot. I remember catching a glimpse of them. I just hadn't gotten around to watching it because I was at work, so it's like, I can't watch it right now. It's just like, Jesus, what is wrong with you? I'm in the wrong map. How do I get to that? Right, it was way over here. I can't... No, wait, no, it wasn't, because I can't reach that area yet. I'm looking over a map. Call it cheating if you must, but I don't care. You want to see this done this year? I don't remember how I got there. It'll probably go down in history as one of the dumbest things the internet has ever done. There was an extended Seinfeld skit where the laugh track was literally cracking up at Saber Sparkus jokes. Fucking what? Is this bitch insane? You can't do a cat. Oh my god. For heaven's sake. Can't do more pilot quests, don't have it in me. Let's, I guess we could start Campanella. I'm gonna probably regret this, but... Right, don't I have to do this all in one go? Right, you're a little... Oh my. Yeah, you have to, like, tap it. Oh! Ow. I'm trying to break those. I think that's how I get... This is harder than it looks. Let's just move on. I forget what game this reminds me of. Oh! You have to, like, kind of tap to fly. And you have melee attacks. Which is what makes this nightmarish. But, you know. It's momentum based. Cool. I tried to hit it. Hot sip ass. Nailed it. Perfect. Hope that Twitter person got taken to a hospital or something, though. Yeah, honestly, if they really did try and do it on camera, that it's just like, oh my god, man. It's like, look, if anything, like, I know that it sucks to be misled, but if anything, you should be happy that nothing actually happened, you know? Can I break those? If I can, I can't. You can't just tap it. What are you doing? Oh. Alright, you also have like a fuel gauge. It gets refilled by you busting enemies. Ugh. Oh, that's right. You got to be more careful than that. Yeah, you refill your fuel bar by attacking enemies. There's ways to get coffees to appear. Coffees are bonus points. And also how you get them... Sick. Oh. Jinkies. Alright. Okay, so this was purely a bonus stage. Something about this is actually making my head hurt. Oh, not the umbrellas again. I think I get the coffee to appear if I manage to navigate through this. That requires me to not be a friggin' dum-dum. A+ driving. What is wrong with me? Come on. Okay, that's all you gotta do. Fuck! I forget what the pink is for. Oh my god. Whoa! I shouldn't have tried it. Ooh-wee. Something about that really made my head hurt. Oh my god. Fuck it. Let's do not Bubble Bobble. Because this is pretty much just Bubble Bobble. But with a soccer ball. I'm gonna be hurt. Go to sleep. You're allowed to hate me for not really hating Karl Yost. Nah, it's fine. Oh my god, I forgot they could shoot through platforms. Good night. Good night, Rafe. Oh my god, you idiot. There we go. Alright, so you can't attack if you don't have the soccer ball. Alright, you can do a slide. That's right. I forget if that hurts anything. I want that chocolate. There we go. I like Karl too, well. I'm indifferent, but I'm not above mockery. I have no strong feelings one way or the other. Whoa! I forget, does sliding into them kill? Bit about the retro game market getting screwed by scam artists was game-changing. Okay, cannot kill them with slide. Not even a stun. Okay, so unlike Bubble Bobble, you can jump down. That's cool. Oh boy. Now the thing of it is that I have to play through the thing all at once, so I'm probably, especially not now. I need to get the fiance in here to help me. Smo ass. Alright, Mooncat, I don't remember how long it is, so I'll just save that for another day. Yeah, let's put it back to the Earthbound background. I like this one. Whoops. That's sorting to my category. This is sorting them by quote-unquote release date. Beat all 4 worlds. Beat track world. Okay. So Someone like Saber Sparks who's reliable. I wonder how viable that case would be. He'd probably have to prove damages somehow. I think I did notice at least a little bit of people saying things about him. It's hard to gauge, though. I know I saw a lot of mocking comments on his most recent upload before the apology video happened. Well, not the apology, the setting the record straight video. Also, he'd be suing a bunch of bronies who I assume aren't made of money, lol. I remember there being a lot of rich bronies back in the day, but I don't know for sure. I liked FIM, but I didn't really hang out in the fandom because it's just like, no thank you. Sonic fanbase already scares me enough, I'm not going any deeper into any of these. I'm just gonna like my things and be quiet. Clear all levels without any damage. I'm gonna have to just copy a video to do that. Looking at videos online. Write that down, write that down! Level 50. And I want to say the cherry for this is do all this stuff. Sonic fans are actual gentlemen compared to what the bronies are up to. And that's saying a lot, honestly. It's like, wait, you mean this is the well-behaved fan base? These people? Oh god, now I'm remembering the freaking... Oh god. It was a picture. Oh god. Oh god, I have too much stuff on my Sonic tag now. Well, at any rate, I believe it was a picture of Knuckles holding a Chow wrapped in a blanket, and Vector was pouring Crystal Pepsi on the Chow's head. And it was captured with crystal baptism. And it's somebody reply with, why is it always the Sonic fans? I knew what you were talking about the moment you laughed. Oh god. Everybody's starting to catch on to me. Screen cap of some text messages that says, I saw this and it made me think of us. And there's a picture of Sonic and Sally from like the early Sonic comics getting married. Sigh. Is that a dreamy sigh? You know it's not. Oh god, I thought you were talking about the Rainbow Dash jar. No! Absolutely not. We do not speak of the accursed jar. I don't know what's worse, what he was doing or how it ended up. All I know is that he will not see the light of heaven. There comes a point where you just have to say enough. That being said, the Sonic fan base does have that dude who made that life-size Sally doll that was made with like a real-ass skeleton or something. Although I think it turned out that it wasn't like a real skeleton, but it was still like human-sized. And it's still just like, how are you going to explain this to any visitors? Oh, who am I kidding? You ain't having no visitors if you're making this. If you're making a life-size Sally doll to do Lord knows what to, then you ain't having no visitors over. You've accepted the fact that it's over. Speaking of, I should get to bed. My mind is wandering more and more, and that's basically my brain telling me, wrap it up, please. I'm too tired to do anything else anyway. especially to clear anything. I could do Warp Tank, but I'm not smart enough to do those puzzles right now. It's late anyway, it's almost 2:30 a.m. over here. And it's probably like, what? Almost 7 or 8:30 a.m. over there. It's time for me to go to bed. Wonder if any Sonic fans under 20 even know who Sally is anymore. Well, the post-Ken Benders comics were still being made for a little bit. I don't even know what this game is. I don't remember this one. But I forget, didn't she also get wiped out in the Genesis wave despite the fact that she wasn't even created by Penders? Oh, it looks like Zaxxon. That's what it looks like. Zaxxon, but with a little pink fella. Divers. We'll get to Divers one of these days. I'm not gonna like it, but we'll get to it. I'm like okay with Sally. I don't hate her. Of course, I didn't read the comics a whole lot. I heard that they fucked up her character to an extent in there. I've read a few of them, but not a lot of them. In recent years, I've become more okay with Amy. She used to be, like, really annoying, but they like, toned her back down to, like, a normal person. Like, I don't mind if she's crushing on Sonic, but she needs to, like, stop, like, being so obsessive. Get this party started. That said, I still have a picture of Scourge on here, and I have tagged with Never Forget What They Took From Us. Scourge is a character that it's like, I really shouldn't be... I really shouldn't be liking him so much, but it's like, he's just so cool, though. As stupid as he is, I just can't resist him. Never had any attachment to the old American Sonic stuff. It always felt too weird and foreign to me. There was some quality Sally memes back in the day, though. I remember Sonic Sat AM at the very least was pretty good. Like, that was, like, on the genuine side of good, versus Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is beloved mostly for the memes. And to be fair, they are pretty good. Long John Baldry is probably my favorite Robotnik/Eggman voice. He's just so fun to listen to with the way he trills his R's. I don't think there's really a bad Eggman voice, though. Like, pretty much Japanese or American, his voices have been pretty decent. And of course, Mike Pollock is the only one who, when they changed the voice actors twice, they kept him. Oh wait, no, that's right, he was the second one. Dean Bristow had not only died, although, that's right, the voice change happened before he died, that's right. They were just gonna change everything anyway because I believe it was because Sonic X came out, and they wanted the voices to be consistent. Of course, they decided to not tell the voice cast that they were sacked until after it had already happened, and it's just like, that's cool, Sega. To this day, I'm mad about that part. Like, if you want to replace the voices, then it's like, fine, I guess, but at least have the decency to tell the old voice cast that they're getting replaced ahead of time. And then they did the same thing to the 4Kids cast when they switched over to, like, Roger Craig Smith and the rest of them. At it felt weird playing Shadow and suddenly everyone sounded different. Yeah, honestly, especially since like just the year previous. Oh god, don't even get me started on poor Vector's voice change. He went from having like a pseudo Brooklyn accent to sounding like whatever the hell he sounded like in Shadow. That was the day when I discovered that I could switch the voices over to Japanese, and I never looked back. Right, I forgot you could just straight up explode in Mortal. Get through tight spaces, press the circle button to slide. Although, admittedly, if you play in Japanese, you don't get to hear the infamous disgusting black creatures. Get out of my sights. That was at the end of the first goddamn stage if you played the hero mode. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. It was a fan cartoon on Newgrounds back then when Vector gave Sonic that advice on prom night. There it is, there's the crystal baptism image. Why is it always Sonic? What does the series do to people? Right now I know what Vector sounds like in Shadow the Hedgehog. He sounds like friggin' Bobcat Goldthwait, if you know who that is. It all depends on what you want from the game. If you want a funny experience, you play it in English. If you want the serious experience, you play it in Japanese. I usually want the serious experience. Admittedly, Jason Griffith did do a decent job at Shadow. I just still miss David Humphries. I like how he kept switching from, like, a mid-Atlantic accent like mine to, like, a pseudo-British accent. It's like he just got done playing Metal Gear Solid and was like, I know exactly how I want to voice this character. Shadow Generation sure was swell. Oh my god. I need to get back to S ranking that game. I haven't finished it yet. Like, I finished the game, but I have, like, 5 levels that I need to do in order to have all S ranks. I've gotten all the collectibles. I did all the stages. I just gotta do 3. I gotta do Radical Highway Zone 2. Both with and without wings to get the S rank. Metal Overlord hard mode. Mephiles hard mode. I'm not looking forward to that one. And then Neo Devil Doom. Those are like the only S ranks I'm missing. I'm not looking forward to that, but I'll do it at some point. So funny how the JP cast has gone almost entirely unchanged since Sonic Adventure, but the English cast is a constant revolving door. Yeah, it's so strange. That's kind of like that with every English to Japanese dub, because a lot of times they'll... Oh shoot, what was it? Which series was it where there were like a bunch of different series over the decades and they changed the voice cast? Not even because they couldn't do it anymore, but because it was just like, let's just get some new people in here. I do remember I switched over to the Japanese voices for Sonic Adventure 1 when I was streaming it, because in Tails' story, in his first cutscene when he crashes in Japanese, he just goes like a high-pitched E noise. Something that I cannot imitate this late at night without waking up everybody. And as I was listening to him, I was like, this is a different voice actor. Like, I think this might actually be a guy voicing him now. Because it's usually a girl in the Japanese version. I forget what her name is, but... Well, yeah, that's the one big voice change I can remember. That and, of course, when Chikeo Otsuka died, they had to switch over to a different Eggman voice. But he was literally voicing that character until he died, basically. Meanwhile, over here in America, it's just like, whatever, get out of our office. How long have I been sitting here just talking? Sonic Boom killed him. It was too much for him to handle. Yeah, at least we got a decent cartoon out of it. Too bad about the game, though. I say as if I played it, but I've seen the footage and I am not impressed. We've had the same Eggman for 20 years somehow, but people finally got sick of him, lol. Oh, my back. Oh my god, look at the speed of this. Stop. I can't look at that. Alright, for realsies, I gotta go to bed. It's very late at night over here, and I should be sleeping earlier. I don't have work today, but I am gonna have work on Sunday. So I should get my schedule back in order. Alright, no raid tonight. No time for you to go to bed, or go to work, or whatever. Whatever you're supposed to do at whatever time it is. Thank you all for being here. I do greatly appreciate it. See ya, buddy. I'm curious what's gonna happen next in this cartoon YouTuber saga. Believe me, I am also waiting with bated breath. But yeah, good. For now, for tonight, good night. Sleep tight.